I found a lot of good rock music, rock, metal. Forgive me, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's very good. I've been fucking with it. Yes, we got the lights on. Even if the world ends for you. Oh, I was gonna save my lighter. That's what I've been doing. To keep this lighter. Was good. You gotta look up the band. Hey, happy Friday. I'm in a really good mood. It's Friday. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. I did all of this yesterday. We went to Hobby Lobby. We turned it up in that mug. We did that one, and I actually finished the words. We started the words in the live. I finished them. And yesterday afternoon, I was getting into that. But you gotta look up the band Moral. I like that. I like them. We was just talking about Sanskrit music. Now we on to the, what do you call this? Metal? Rock? Whatever. Respectfully. Not saying it like in a whatever manner, but TikTok knows what to recommend me. Usually. So that's good. Kiss me with the lights on. Even if the world ends for you. I forgot what they said. They were putting it in the ugliest. Creators be coming up with creative ways to say stuff. It was like, this is like for the girls that like metal or rock or whatever. I forget what the genre is. But don't like it too heavy or something like that. I like the music. They be saying, like Corn. You know that part? Yo! I know he said nigga somewhere in that Corn song. Feeling like a big unleashed. Sometimes I can't. For grace. Something takes a part of me. That's why we was singing it. But y'all don't know, I got my yoga playlist public. But I got my rap, my metal and rock, my dance music. Carrie was like, I didn't know you listen to house. I said, do you not know who Carl Cox is? Bro. I'm the era where Facebook used to let you make your own nightclub. You remember Farmville and all that BS? I was making nightclubs. Damn. In like middle school, okay? And then when I heard, is his name Michael? I can't remember. The song is My Love. And when that song would come on, you know, like it was around the time period, like a G6, like a G, you know the song, right? Okay. I was listening to the Cataracts before niggas even knew that song. Thanks. But the song My Love, my heart beats and my blood flows, and in my time I will grow old. It's a good song. That one's not public though. I was talking about my Spotify playlist. Is there something wrong with me? I don't know, what can I say? Dev, she kind of like the Fergie of the Black Eyed Peas. Like Fergie would perform with the Black Eyed Peas like early on, and then like she went on and made her own album, and it was like, I think that's what Dev did. Dev was with the Cataracts, and then she was making her own music. I was like, I like the song Fireball, and Spotify be on dirt, bro. You better like the live. Why you lurking? Spotify be on dirt. The Fireball song by Dev. I'm throwing money over here, money over there. Get that money everywhere. Hey, she a fireball. It's an old song. I'm a fireball, bitch. I'm a run. What's funny? Dollar bills in my tummy. What? Yes, that was like literally a bar. Anyways, we just went through like 3 different genres of music, but I'm not no, I can only listen to this type of music. Hell no. TikTok was good, Frost. TikTok was recommending some good rock music. I had to hurry up and add it to my playlist. I was like, you see with the lights on. I had to put that on. Even when the world is. And then there's like another group that was called Moral. The band is Moral. Even if the world ends, I think that's the name of the song. And then there's another like band. The birds. Can you hear the birds? What is their name? They had like I love like when bands have like interesting creative names. They had another there's another band, and the lead person was black. It was cool. You heard them? Oh, you heard the birds. Yes. They having a whole conversation out there. But the song is called Fold. And this is a different group I'm talking about. And I'm like, I like that song too. Okay, add the playlist. And I love it when the artists, they see my comment and then like they heart it and they're like, thank you. I said, bro, if it's good music, I'm gonna add it. I just gotta make sure it's in the right genre. I don't want no rock music popping up on my rap playlist. You know, I keep everything organized. So I'm like, if I hear a song, I know exactly where I can add it to. We got work done, chat. The elevation, yes. Yes, sir. Even if the world ends for you. I be listening to that music that be making you go. I be listening to that music. What you mean, bro? I grew up in the suburbs. I had to. I was introduced to all of that. They didn't understand what hip hop was sometimes. They were listening to the stuff that was on the radio. I mean, I was too. Everywhere I go, that's where I be. And everywhere I talk, UCNB. How did it go? It was like, everywhere the moon goes, that's where I be. And every time the creeps is where I see. I don't remember the bar. But I'm in a rock mood, and I really want to blast some music, though. Some creative flows. Hang on. Even if the world ends. Y'all got suggestions. We got to figure out a better way to communicate. Because I'm going to have to be taking screenshots of the chat. I don't know if like Discord is not free anymore and they're making me upgrade. I have no idea. I couldn't find the general chat. on Discord. I don't know if y'all can see it. Anyways, kiss me with the lights on. We got all that done yesterday. I went to Hobby Lobby. Put in the chat, guess how much money I had to spend on yarn. Yarn! I'm being ugly. That was the yerg when I be doing that. You know, how much fucking money I had to spend on yarn yesterday. Guess. I had to go to Hobby Lobby. Or wait, what? See that? Okay, bro, this song is in my head. I heard it last night. I'm like, this is a good song, okay? 200. Hell no. Bro, my rugs would have to be minimum like 500. If I had to pay $200 for rugs, well, that depends. That really, 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 really depends. Cause like, bro, it was cool. That's why it was so sweet going to I almost said Michael's. Joanne's. That's such an artifact name now. That is wild. I paid a third of that, fraction of that. We're gonna get into it in a moment, but the yarn would start at $2.70 at Joanne's. And then like the most would be like 340, 399. And if I'm getting a big ass peanut, I'm talking a big ass peanut like this in its final form, like one of these big old peanuts, they'd be this big. This is so much yarn. $6.99 I'm paying. Oh, here's a better example. I have a couple of these big old big twisty. RIP. They really pissed me off yesterday. Michael's pissed me off, bro. I was gonna go to Michael's. I told you I'm gonna go to the craft store. I gotta get some yarn. Damn, this yarn keeps falling down. I gotta get some yarn for the finally, the commission I'm about to work on. I called Michael's. I said, "Do y'all finally have you guys got a nice selection of big twist?" If you have to start doing that, I'm very upset already. We ain't even there. It was Hobby Lobby that ripped me off. I called Michael's because I got coupons. I'm trying to save some money. Why the fuck do y'all like? I have to be going in there on purpose. And like is literally that's the type of store you stick to the plan and there's no fun in finding anything extra you might want to get when you 67, 68, 69. Yo mama, you could save money using the coupons. I can never go into Michael's to use my coupons. And everything is already bro, they lost the plot when the blank y'all not understanding. The blank canvases. Michael's lost the plot. These blank canvases, remember that one really big board I worked on? That was only $16.99 from Joann's. Michael's lost the plot when something that size costs $70. Is the hardware backing like gilded? Like what? What is tobacco juice? You drink that, bro? That's nasty. You better get your lungs checked out, man. RIP. Shit. We lost another brother. So Michael's lost the plot and why I don't even like shopping at Michael's. I only try to go there on purpose to get stuff I know that they'll have. You gotta act like you getting generic stuff. Okay, I know I need a black yarn. They may carry, see, this the thing too. I think they do carry red heart. I like red heart yarn or I like big twist yarn. And you could get them both at Joann's. And I think you can 6, 7 get them at Michael's has red heart, I think. But like you got to go in there on purpose. I need white yarn. I need black yarn. I need E6000 because I got some more E6000. I got because these are some large rugs I'm gonna have to do, and I can finish up a bottle really freaking quick. These are like, was this $3.99 or $4.99? They were ridiculous with the prices. Anyway, I had to buy glue. Anyway, they didn't have it at my yeah, Michael's. This is what the color palette would have been, but y'all can tell me if you like it. I'm gonna grab the card rather than the big old roll. I was gonna do two tones like this. It was gonna be a light green and a dark green. I called Michael's. They said, we only have sage. How the fuck don't you have normal green? Like, either one of these. I would have been satisfied if I could have gotten one of these. Y'all ain't have none? It has taken an entire year. How much liquidation happened where you still can't get it together and just pull Joann's Big Twist inventory? For y'all that don't know, when Joann's closed, Michael's was going to take all of the Big Twist brand yarn. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We're not losing this yarn. I haven't been able to buy this yarn in a freaking year. So what you have seen on this channel is me going through my supplies, but I'm, being very mindful of like the projects I've been picking. Projects have been heat. I ain't gonna lie, they've been cool, but it's crazy how creative you have to get, with your resources. I'm like, I want to make a big green rug, but this is like, I got one more roll over there. This is all I got left of this yarn. So I got to be mindful. To put this in perspective, this is Hobby Lobby yarn I'm working with on this frame. The light green, you can see the big old patch here and then up here. That is a whole skein. That was a whole skein. You see how quick it goes? And why I'm pissed because I had to go to Hobby Lobby and try to work with the colors I had. I was buying for the bluey rug down here and these two rugs up here I'm finna do. Y'all gonna see behind the frame too. So I promise. We're gonna go behind there. We're gonna get the gun. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be crack. Tufting gun. YouTube. Talking about fiber arts. Don't flag the video. To put it in perspective, that is one freaking skein. So I wasn't able to go to Michael's, long story short, because they didn't have either one of these. They had sage, and sage is kind of like that light green, a little bit lighter than that. I don't have any to show you, but I do love the sage color, but that's not what I was looking for. I ended up going to Hobby Lobby. It was fucking $4.99 per fucking skein. They don't ever do sales. They don't ever do like the right sales. Yes, the bluey rag. This is gonna be for my son. His birthday is in May, so we're doing it by hand. We're gonna see how far we get. I'm hoping we can be almost done because this is a commission. His birthday coming up, and then I got like an extra rug just to fill the space over there. So long story short, long story long. You already know it's always a long story. We end up going to Hobby Lobby. I don't even remember, 7, maybe 8 skeins of yarn I got. I got 2 greens, 2 dark greens, 2 light greens. You can add this up. I don't do mental math. 2 dark greens, 2 light greens, 1 mid, 2 whites, and some glue. Orange yarn and a yellow yarn. So if you add that up, that's how many skeins I ended up buying. I wasn't paying attention. I already knew it was gonna cost some money. I cry, bro. Like, the yarn is the one thing they never miss mark. You can find, like, when they have their prices on here, you can check. I already took it off. What day in May? Like, they'll have this price, they'll make the same product, and it might get cheaper or it might get more expensive. So pick the cheaper one. Those usually, if you shop at Hobby Lobby, the cheaper prices be hiding in the back. Allegedly. Allegedly. May 15th, his is the 7th. Happy early birthday. So they be changing. Sometimes they'll change the yarn on a repurchase or restocked product that they have, and the yarn be the one thing they never misprint. It's always $4.99. So I already went through one scheme. This is crazy. I think I want to put an apron on. I don't know. I don't remember if I was tufting. I think I took my sweater off because the furries might get stuck in my jacket and I'm cold because I kind of want to keep this jacket on. Forgot I have coffee. Hey, yeah, he's a Taurus. So I have an apron though. It's an apron kind of dress I'm wearing today. I got the cool little belt. I should have here. See, it's a cool little belt thing. And then I wear my Crocs. Sorry, my phone, the mic was all the way away. It's the fit today. Got the Lulu leggings. You already know. Hoes mad. um, and I have like the Crocs that have crystals in them. My son, he popped all of his crystals off. He still wears tiny Crocs. So I was trying to put the little giblets in the holes, and he a kid, he gonna run, he gonna lay on the top of his feet when he sit down or something like that. So the crystals popped off. I said I'm gonna just use them. So we got to get him some flat giblets. I got crystal giblets. That's how deep we is with this holistic mom shit. Okay, I got crystal giblets, and so they popped off on his shoes. So I think they fit bigger shoes, so I just put them on mine. I'd be rocking the citrine and what is this one? Aventurine? Probably Aventurine. There's like a big old giblet on my shoe, and I keep them crystals on me. Best believe, protecting me from a lot of BS. Okay, this is what I was gonna show y'all. We're getting very distracted. This is the bluey rug we got going on. This is all going to be punch needle. That's why I'm really trying to start this in March. Have a whole month to work on this. Have it done by May 7th. We did his name. Thank you. We did his name last night. This is going to be a commission. I'm making a leaf. I started that yesterday. Yeah, I'm showing y'all my new projects. So I'm making up my son a rug for his birthday. His smile this morning was so big. I said, "You want to see your rug?" And then he saw his name and he just got really happy. Thank you. I'm thinking of doing a burnt orange background. The contrast of all the blues and orange will look nice. And so that's why I got a mid orange color. And I went to Hobby Lobby. I was shopping for a couple projects and I had to pay attention. Like I had to lock in. We got like this buttery yellow because I'm out of the big twist buttery yellow that I used for the butter on the waffle rug. This is as much as I have left. We were cooked to even start. Like this would be for like a cute micro project. So look at the fucking contrast on this. I prefer big twist. Still fighting with that. I got this for Bingo's stomach. And then I'm going to use like a mustard. I'm going in my basket now. I'm going to use a mustard color. So when I start a project, I try to put all the current yarn in a basket so I can keep track of them. This is going to be for Chili and Bingo. They're going to be the color. This is going to be Bandit's stomach. So I'm like, it's kind of a dark contrast. There's not a whole lot of shades of yellow to work with. So these are both, oh, this looks like Big Twist. I can tell. I can tell which brand it is. This is what I was thinking of doing the incomplete rug. I have a lot of this beautiful, it's called pumpkin spice yarn to do for like the whole border background of the bluey rug. And then this would be Bingo and Chili. So I think it's still a nice contrast. It's going to be a lot of blue and orange. So going a shade darker with the background, I think will look cool. And I have done large orange rugs before, but I'm out of breath. I'm talking a lot. This is the color palette. You can see bluey, light blue, dark blue. I think we needed brown at one point. I have some old shit in here. It's a red. I don't need red. I don't think. I'm going to start with their eyes, though. I got a lot of white yarn. I brought 3 skeins of white yarn, and this is what I have left. These 2 balls, not the stuff sitting out. That's a shade darker. These 2 cakes is what I have left. I have this sitting here because this is for the Bluey project. I still have my headbands over here. Eventually, we need to start the headbands, but this is a commission. We need the headbands. Ooh, that scared me. We need the headbands by April 18th. And this doesn't have a deadline, but somebody has paid me to make a rug, so I always make that a priority. Let's get our gloves on. Where did I put my mic? Stop. Lighter. I'm finna fall in here. It's not good. Next up, so I'm making a Monstrea. Forgive me, bro. I be too chopped when I be reading shit. I low-key be reading shit fast. Okay, whatever that means. And this and this and this. But still be retaining stuff somehow. I'm making a large rug. It's gonna have slits in it. You can see right here. We'll get up close. There's like a slit. It's going to just be open. I'm gonna make sure I cut the back of the rug too, so you can literally see through the rug. It's gonna be 3 shades. It's they have, I don't like the colors. They're very generic and I don't even pay attention to them. They don't even be cool. Like the yellow, what was this? Lemon ice. I'm like, eh, whatever. Anyway, I think this one was like olive. That might have been sage or light green. And then I got like a forest. Is this dark green over in this corner? The the whole rug is going to be forest. It's going to be a dark green. Let's take the tour in the back. I do a lot of talking. You're on my tripod. Don't get mad at me. So it's real tight over here. I purposely pushed it back so I can have a lot more space in the middle of my room rather than behind here. So I'm doing a license plate rug if you're interested. You know, I'm from Wisconsin. The license plate's going to say goods. This is going to be a rug. You can see the colorway. I think I want to do the letters like navy blue against an entire white rug. And then this is the commission I'm working on. I need to grab my other scissors. Let's load the gun up and we're going to get started. Oh, I'll show y'all real quick. And this is what freaking, don't pay attention to Coretta's wig. This is what $50 worth of yarn looks like. I finished a skein, like I said. I had, or actually, this is as much as I have left. All of that green, that light green I was showing you, this is what I have left. This is the olive. I got only one of these. I got 2 of these, the forest. And I got 2 of these. I went through that one. This is the second one I got, so I'll have enough. I'm gonna do an outline on both of these rugs. The rugs are all gonna be white. So I have 3 white skeins in here. Where do I want to start? I didn't even think of that. I wanted to do dark green. I gotta pull up the image on my iPad. And yeah, we're gonna get started. So I gotta oil the gun, get the iPad out. Bada bing, bada boom. But that's my haul. And then I got E6000 glue. I'm gonna put my water over here. And I usually keep my coffee over here. See, now I got shells. Get my other pair of scissors. This light. Oh, yeah, and I've been shaving as I've been going. So the front of the rug has been clean as I go, which saves me trouble. iPad. He got my screen dirty. There. All right, clean this. This is the reference I've been using. This is what my client sent me. And you trying to cut me? I've been making up the pattern as I go of the colors I want to use. So I'm kind of screwed. Where the heck should I put this? It won't lay flat. There's a lot of shit in here. Maybe I can set it there. All right. So I usually keep like my scissors. I have 2 pairs of scissors. this cord out the way. I really don't know where I'm gonna start. I've been using my Sharpie with this project as I go. Hurt my back, bro. I don't know if you heard that. That was crazy. I want to do the middle. This olive color. I want to do it this olive color. That shit start at the bottom. Start from the bottom right here. Take that up. I say fuck it. Let's try it. Whew. Hmm. Oop. I'm kind of like defining the stem or the path I want. It don't look like it's got its little, stems. This next one here. And we'll end there. Yeah, making it darker so I can like see the path I want to take and try to keep this as defined as I can. I'm gonna crisp the shish out of this. So we're gonna come back. That's why I go through Sharpie so much. The fabric gets stuck on my marker and it ends up drying them out real fast. We go through a lot of Sharpies drawing on this shit. I'm gonna oil this and we're gonna do this color. If you can see the olive. Yeah, I did all of this yesterday afternoon. We went shopping for the yarn and I started working on it. That's crazy. All right, oil, and let me grab. I'm gonna do olive. Of the other reindeers, you'll stomach and go your names. Sorry. Just singing random shit. This is gonna go fast. Oh, no. Don't get stuck on the other end and it'll create a knot. Can I pull that out? I need more light. What the heck? Put a little oil on her. Word, bro. fuzzy land up in there. Ooh. I know you see me standing here. Do I look good on the do I look good today? Niggas can't hate what she was singing. If you wanna stay, or what she saying? Wanna play? Let's just get away. Yeah, I will make you see all of the things that you can be. Believe in yourself if you. She was singing it. She just told you right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, this might be a little fast. I don't want to make yarn cakes. That's the problem with this project. Nah, a little faster. We did a little line, some light. If you wanna, I'm trying to pull some more out. Let's just get away. Because I refuse to make a cake. So I'm gonna have to do this every once in a while. Here. We did that line. Let's just get away. Yeah. I might have to add that to my playlist. For real. Well, I don't like it because it's just so silky, and then some stuff will try to unravel on it. Let's just get away. Believe in yourself if you follow me. Yeah. Tippy toe action. Hey. Woo. I'm smelling something. Is this the machine? You warming up? Two more. Hold this. And get a little out. All right. Are you ready to rock steady? What the? All right, one last little stem. Let's see how this looks from the front. We need little stems. So we doing stuff. We doing little things, you know. Thugger, you know. Something light. Just something light, y'all. Ain't nothing too heavy. No more. Oh, no. Ain't nothing too heavy. Just a little bit of pressure. Turn on. Sometimes I wonder what the neighbor thinks. This is like a rough part. It's gonna be hard to get these ends though, because I'm on the border. Especially when I have to outline this. I have no idea how much we're gonna get done. We're cooking, you know. I did want to get this stem done, so I'm excited. I got the stem going. Little veins, you know. Ooh, shoulder work. Holy moly, look at her. She got the boots with the fur. Tired. Yeah, I'm just getting tired. That was a lot of shit. Sorry, scratching my head. You can just see the difference between the ones that are shaved and the little stems that ain't. Coffee break. I'm gonna leave this around the corner. Over here. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Taking an arm break. Can you tell what it is? A banana. This against the green sheet. Y'all not even ready. Happy Tufting. Y'all not ready. We gonna do this, and then I think I want to do one more patch around one of these stems or something with the light green. Sorry, one of these stems is gonna be. Yeah, I'm Australia. I'm being nice. This is a commission I'm working on, so it's a little freestyle. You already know. Most of it's gonna be this dark green. See that little triangle over there? The rug's gonna be mostly that color. After this, to fill it in, and then we're gonna do a white border. There's gonna be little peekaboo spots. This should be. Where's the next one? I don't remember. There's gonna be two holes, purposeful holes on it. Yay! Yeah, we're gonna shave these. I'm just resting my arm right now. Add one more little patch of this green somewhere. This color green. Then the rest we finna just go hell. Rest, and it's just easier for me to visualize, if you will. Come on, come on. I tried forever. You already know where to come. Come get your lineup. Come get crispy, bro. Come get a little taper. such a killer. The crazy thing is, I'll only be able to make this one time in my life. One time this exact way. Alright, brace for impact. What the fuck did I use to step on? Was I using a stool? Oh. Sorry, I had to get on the table. Turn my body. And this dress is getting in the way. I wore leggings. Sorry. This is how yoga transforms or transfers into my day-to-day life. Being able to sit in these odd positions so I can get these angles of the plant. The angle, for my shears. My shears! Yeah, I see you, Hyan. Fireman, I'm finna put your ass out. Yup. 13 degrees, butter. I'll switch a bitch with a hot revolver. I'll switch a bitch. Don't even call her. Money talks. Money walks. Ooh. I do go live daily, but you caught me on the last day. I go live Monday through Friday. We got spring break next week, so I may have an odd schedule. So that's why the OGs know to keep their post notifications turned on, so y'all know when I go live. I'm definitely going to be putting in this work, so if I don't pop up next week, the week after, when school is back in session, y'all gonna see all this shit done. A week? Yeah. I did all of this like last afternoon. I just added this stem. This is low-key a lot of yarn. This is only 3 rows. 3 rows and it's like this thick. But you already know what time it is. Make sure you like and follow. You can find the rest of my art at Ashlee. My name, 2 E's. Ashlee CrazyYoga.com. You see my services. I'm a yoga instructor and I contract, so I be traveling. And you go to the shop tab, you'll see all of my art. I make rugs, I make home decor, and apparel and stationery stuff. I draw everything out. Goodness gracious. But happy Friday. Happy spring. You're gonna see how smooth it looks once I lay the other colors in. Now that you know this is like, I'd say a rough carve because I'm gonna have to go over this a lot of times. The colors you'll still be able to fit in pretty smooth. The rest of them that I add after this, chef kiss. Whoa. Looks like a cactus almost. That would be a fun rug to do, a cactus. Because I got a lot of green now. I don't know how much I'm going to have left over. Cheapers. Woo! Oof. We're almost there. You need to get it together. Over here? What are y'all doing? Y'all need to sit pretty. Come on. It's time to work, guys. My arm is getting tired. There we go. That might be a little confusion. This is a little tight. I'm gonna have to get some scissors, but it's pretty much done. We're gonna do a real good pat. Time to get down. That's what we got going on, shit. And I'm done. Boom. All right, let's move on. Let's pick another spot we want to add. My iPad turned off on me. Pick another spot. Almost want to roll this up. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We ain't slept in weeks. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We ain't slept in weeks. I don't know if I got space for that. What the I got all this extra yarn sitting out. Don't know where to put it. I'm gonna make a real fast cake. Hopefully. This is a center pull, so it should just go fast. I don't want to have just loose yarn and then it'll get tangled with some other yarn. You know, that'll just be a mess. Trying to combat that and make me a cake real quick. You can see on the table, this is all of my stuff I finished though. Waffle rug, the hat, the 3 coasters, the mushroom ones, and then I've got peanut butter and jelly ones. I made a TikTok and it got like over 1,000 views now and like 300 something likes. And people are like, the waffle rug looks really real. I didn't know it was a rug and stuff like that. I'm like, y'all need to come to the channel. See, y'all will see it be made in IRL. Hold on, see? Look how quick that was. We almost done. I make sure there's no knots. That was a pretty fast cake, wouldn't you say? Hello. I see somebody has joined. Greetings. And can somebody from the chat get them a coffee? You want coffee, tea, anything? Welcome. All right. New color has entered chat. I need to save this label. It's good. Yeah. All right. So we've been working on this plant rug. It's plant rug. Okay, we'll see how far. Is this a middle pull? All right. Incoming. The fuck. Okay. Big old pat. Get all that dust off. Cool. Where's my scissors? Bro, the scissors have been doing gymnastics with me. I'm getting very upset. They be on one side. That's why I usually wear an apron so then I can like, always have scissors on me. Or sometimes I set the scissors up here on the top of the frame. Okay, we had to get in here though really quick. So if you know, it should be automatic subscribe. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know what time it is. It's the time where we make really fun art for really cool people. Y'all get to see stuff being made in real time. I'm a real handmade artist. Ain't that sweet? I'm making this for my friend. I think they've brought a lot of plants, so they want to decorate their space with a plant rug. I've been wanting to do this for years, which is really funny. I just never gotten around to it. Because y'all have seen the ideas that I've had to get executed. You've been on here, you've seen my previous work. There are some ideas I gotta jump on. We're gonna move on to the lighter green again, or lightest, big old patch, this color. We'll move on to this color in a moment. I'm just trying to make sure these corners is taken care of, I'm really trying to have a seamless blend because I don't want to have to go back. That's not going to be fun. And split yarn because it's overlapping with the yarn next to it. You don't want that. We're already going to need to start combing it. It's gotten so thick so fast. This rug is going to have 2 little peekaboo holes in it. I'm going to intentionally cut through the rug so you can see it from the bottom. There's like a slit already right here. And I think the other one's on the other side or something, but it's gonna look cute. There's gonna be a white outline. And I'm getting nervous because this is right on the freaking edge. I don't know. We'll just cross that bridge when we get there. I was very tired. I traced all of these frames like earlier this week, and we went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, so I started on this yesterday. I'm trying to. You carve really good to make the least amount of work you have to come back to. If I just kept laying colors down, the colors would start to blend. It would look like a hot mess. If you're local, markets season is right around the corner. I'm gonna be traveling around Wisconsin doing markets. So be on the lookout. But my physical store is in Mequon. You can come check the stuff out in person. You can send me a message, set up a shopping appointment. Go stupid, go crazy. I'll meet you. It's cool to meet y'all. If you tell me, like, you know what's the coolest thing? When somebody be like, I've been watching you or I follow you. I say, oh, for real? Yeah. I'm like, something, something 312. I'm just making up a name. Damn, I do remember you. And then that'd be really cool. And I get to meet y'all in person. Okay, it's looking crispy. It's a lot of dust though. So I'm gonna hurry up, hold my breath, get behind this. Best part of your mornings? Oh, I appreciate you. We got 10 likes. So it's dusty, I'm sorry. That's how we cleaned it up. This is the first go around. All right. I'm gonna add a light green. I'll show y'all. I'm gonna keep it on this side so y'all can see the gun in action. Let me get my coffee. Right now, I'm gonna draw with my Sharpie behind here and decide where I want to add. I want to add one more patch of this light green. Goodness, now I'm crossed. Maybe do this. Let's do something funky. We gotta run into this. This is gonna be, no, that's kind of big. But I kind of, ooh, looks big like the other one. Do it, Ashlee. Do it. Remember, nobody cares what you do it till you do it. You gotta do it. So I made a spot. We're gonna put the last like light green patch. I feel like I have to pee. Okay, I'm threading it right now. Here we go. This might be fast. Oh well. Not on my watch. It's trying to get tangled. Both of the ends are trying to be fed to me, so it's gonna try to jam the gun. Because it's like it's almost done. It's just feeding weird. Hold on. Come on, threaded. It's such like the smallest amount also that I have left. This is how crazy this is. This is as much as I have left. Literal strands. Literal freaking strands. But you can see that's the last little thing I'm going to do. I think that looks good. My name is Princess Mononoke. You hear the most chopped shit from me. I'm sorry. And if you know where that's from, then you know the lore. All right, rethreading. 3, 2, 1. Watch how fast this goes. Pulling me. They're coming around the corner. All done. And that's all it covered. My head is itching. Hang on. Woo! That feels good. Oh, that feels really good. I oiled my head the other day. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. And my nails got oil in them. Sorry, my head was itching. I'm about to pull another strand out. So what y'all think from this angle? This is how far we got. The rest of it's gonna be like this dark gray is gonna look really nice. What time? I haven't even been paying attention. 9:18. Okay. Well, let's finish this square and we'll call it a day. Because I gotta pee anyway. Gotta pull out a new strand. And I'm starting a new skein, is what I'm saying. Okay. How much I care. It's a rock day for me, I'm sorry. Here we go. Up and down, up and down. That's all we're doing. Oh, shit. It's a new roll. I refuse to make a cake out of it. That's too much work. So it's just really a tedious pull and go. And then sometimes it tugs too hard and then it'll unthread. So I'm just trying to pull some yarn out. Give us some time to work with the yarn before it gets stuck again. Always happens when I have to pee, bro. Oh, okay. I'm trying to finish this up. Pee. Finish this up. I'm gonna go pee. And shave it. Tangled. Please don't give me attitude. Come on. It's already out. Filling in. All right, because now it's trying to give me trouble. Let's see how it looks from the front. I'm gonna go pee. Okay, what we got going on? I'm a BRB. It looks full, but I'm gonna, fuck, glove is getting stuck. Do a test. We could add a little bit more, maybe just a couple blank spots. Baby, me in this beach. I ran. And I ran. We're gonna do a little bit more. It's already giving me lip, the yarn, because I'm not working from a cake. I'm just pulling it straight from the skein in a really fast gun. So let's see what if it's nice to move. Cut some yarn back here. Cut. Is the mic on? Pretty sure. I need to check that from the front. There's like a weird spot where I did the stem that I look now that I'm looking. Come on, get off of me. Because that was kind of looking weird from the front. I already had two mine. I think it'll help smush it in. It's a little patch. Yeah, we got to get all the way like down. You see my finger? Down in here, and the colors look like they're already meeting, but let's add some more green. Let me check in the mirror. This is on, right? Okay. Go time. Go time. Finishing this up, we're gonna shave it, and that's wraps, chat. I think I'm gonna make a pizza for lunch. Okay, they was jamming. Today is Friday. It is a jam day. The people, that was kind of a vibe. They were playing outside. I don't know if my microphone picks up what's going on out there, but it was kind of a nice beat. I heard that. They was thumping. Yeah, come on. You're working well. Don't mess this up. Yeah. Oh, unthreaded. That might be an indicator to stop. We will just have to see. So, like I was saying, after we fill this in, we're gonna have to do some white. What y'all thinking? Yeah, I don't feel my way no more. 9:26. Alright, bet. We'll get this done. I'm just not gonna be able to get the corners like I need to until I fully cut this out of the frame. Come on. You see how I got my shnish angled? That's gonna give it a nice depth, a nice crease once the colors meet. I'm gonna do my best to get up here, but I'm not really gonna be able to get up there. Luckily, this is the tip no diddy. The last color is just white. Now right here, you see, I purposely made a little space. Gentle car sunlight here, where the stem is. In my jacket like I knew it would, but I don't want to take it off because I'm cold. I gotta get on the table again. Oh, I gotta pull the skirt up. Hold up. Pull up the skirt. Put it in the verse. Kind of glided on these hoes. Nobody knows this, but my clippers are crooked. They got fucked up, but I can still carve the rugs pretty good. You can't even tell. Alright. That's it, y'all. What we got done. I can't really give it a good tap. I gotta get right behind it. My Lulus, they got yarn on them. Help the bear. Alright, but we did the little stem, the little veins, and then that little triangle piece this morning. So you know what? Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. I'm probably gonna do a little tickety talk on this. Spring collection coming soon. Coming to a home near you if you wanna get some of the stuff. We're coming out with some headbands. We got the cute little mushroom coasters. Isn't it funny how everything just aligns? I already had an idea to make these mushroom coasters, and now we're kind of making more earthy stuff like this leaf. Isn't that cute? Like and subscribe, and I will catch you probably next week. Turn on your post notifications. You can catch me on Tickety Talk for more content. Next week is spring break, so that's why I say turn your post notifications on because I may or may not be going live, but I'm definitely putting in that work. So you will see the finished thing. I finish everything that I start on this channel. Woman of my word. You will see this if I'm not going live as much because my son will be home. We're gonna be doing adventures. I was thinking of getting a kite and maybe we'll fly kites one day. You see? I want to get outdoorsy. I wanted to go on a hike too. So yeah. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.